Are we live now there, Noah? Okay, so we are live on, we're live on the internet, so just remember, don't pick your nose or anything, because people are watching at home. Welcome to Unity, everybody.
That's for you guys, because they don't show all these photos.
I know, I just want you to be on your best behavior. Sometimes at my music school, when we were getting ready for a concert, we'll tell the kids in class, well, I'll do live on Facebook, right? And I'll tell them, and it helps them to get into the mode that people are watching, like there's an audience watching. So I'll tell them, yeah, you got to be on your best behavior because your mom's watching at home. Your mom's watching at home. So welcome to Unity of Calgary, everybody. I'm Anthony, and the band and I are going to do a song to kind of help you get settled, and then we're going to sing a couple of songs together where you get to be the choir. I have come here seeking freedom. I have come here seeking peace. I have come here to go deeper into the truest part of me. And it's here in this place, I can see it on each face. Oh yes, here where we are, I can feel it in my heart. Oh yes, something wonderful is happening here today. Something wonderful is happening here in me. Oh, it's real, yes, it's true. It's my spirit shining through. Oh yes, something wonderful is happening here today. La da da da, la da 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 da, la la da da da, la da 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 da. I have come here to remember who I truly am inside, and I've come here to release it. I no longer have to hide. Oh yes, here I can let go. I can let my feelings show. Oh yes, here in this place I can show my spirit's face. Oh yes, something wonderful is happening here today. Something wonderful is happening here in me. Oh, it's real, yes, it's true. It's my spirit shining through. Oh yes, something wonderful is happening here today. And the life I once knew, all the things I have been through, now I see, yes, it's clear. Every step has led me here. And it's here in this room that I'll find my deepest truth. Oh yes, here I just know that I'll find my spirit's home. Oh yes, something wonderful is happening here today. Something wonderful is happening here in me. Oh, it's real, yes, it's true. It's my spirit shining through. Oh yes, something wonderful is happening here today. Oh yes, something wonderful is happening here today. And it's happening here in me. You know how that one came? I was up at the Center for Spiritual Living in Edmonton playing years ago, and like the congregation doesn't see it, but from the stage, I got on the stage and I looked out, and at the back, right up there's this big sign that says, "Something wonderful is happening here today." And I was like, oh, that's a song. And it is. All right, well, let's all stand up. We're going to do a song called There's Enough Love. And a big thank you to Neil, wherever Neil went, because there you are, yeah. So we came in this morning, and the piano, no turn on. So we don't know why. We looked for other adapters and so on, but so we had to change our songs and stuff this morning, and Neil figured out how to change the slides. So you have words. Otherwise, you just have to make up your own words while we sing our words. Here we go. There is enough love here inside this room to heal my heart of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. I'll let that love come flowing through my heart. There is enough love here inside this room to heal your heart of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. So let that love come flowing through your heart. There is enough love here inside this room to heal our world of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. Let's let that love come flowing through our hearts. There is enough love here inside this room to heal our world of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. Let's let that love come flowing through our hearts. There is enough love here inside this room to heal our world of all that it's been through. There is enough love here right where we are. Let's let that love come flowing through our hearts. Let's let that love come flowing through our hearts. Let's let that love come flowing through our hearts. All right, and if the dead piano isn't enough, we are also using a new board. Noah is using a different sound system, so we had to do a whole new sound check. So if it doesn't sound good, then you can complain to Noah. Bob's off the hook now. Actually, it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is One Spirit. As long as the river flows, as long as the grass is green, as long as the children grow, salmon are going to swim upstream, 'cause everybody wants to come home. We are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, we are all one spirit on our way home. We are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, and we're not alone. 'Cause everybody wants to come home. As long as the mountains stand, as long as the eagles fly, the sun lights up the land, forests are going to reach for the sky, 'cause everybody wants to come home. We are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, comes in and the moon shines above, we go back to where we began. The essence of living is living with love, 'cause everybody wants to come home. We are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, we are all one spirit on our way home. We are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, we are all one spirit, and we're not alone. Oh, 'cause everybody wants to come home.
All right. Hello. Hello. There we go. All right. Woo! Look at all these lively spirits sitting in this room, and those that are joining us on the live stream, and those that will join us in the so-called future. Welcome, everybody. It's delightful to have you bring your divine essence signature here to be a part of co-creating this experience today. My name is Alara Payton, and I am your Sunday experience guide for today. And I know, and maybe you also know, that wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you're always welcome here at Unity of Calgary. Let's take a moment and enter into the consciousness of prayer. And together we will say our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. I invite you to take that into our time of affirmative prayer, and which includes our communal affirmation. And so let's say together our commitment statement. Unity of Calgary is committed to life in the vibration of love. And I, too, am committed to living in the love vibration. And perhaps closing your eyes or lowering your gaze and softly focusing, going, yes, I am committed to living in the love vibration. And as has been our practice for many months now, we are going to take the opportunity to tone together. We're going to use the sound of hum, allowing the vibration of hum to resonate within your body and to consciously send love into the field. So let's go with 6 times. 6 is my number for today. So 6 times we will send this consciousness out into the world. As we are blessed, we then send the blessing on to all who wish to receive it. And together we hum. And we affirm and we know that that continues unendingly. And so now, let's take time to listen to the daily word. And Corinne Longland is going to read our daily word for us today.
Good morning. Yeah. Okay. The daily word today is based on Proverbs 16:9. The human mind plans the way, but the Lord directs the steps. I follow divine guidance with faith and confidence. Created in the image and likeness of God, I have created power to bring my ideas to life. I choose which thoughts to nurture and grow, and where and how to invest my time and energy. Like a sailor preparing to embark on the open sea, I do not travel alone. I get clear about where I want to go and what I want to experience and to get ready for the journey. I map the course to my goals and make an action plan. God accompanies me as the wind that fills my sails and propels me. I hold the rudder and choose the route, but ultimately the wind moves me. I collaborate with spirit within and feel secure and brave, knowing I am always supported. With divine guidance to rely upon, I move confidently in the direction of my dreams. Again, it's Proverbs 16, verse 9. The human mind plans the way, but the Lord directs the steps. Thank you.
That's a timely reminder for the beginning of the year, as so many people tend to make plans for the coming months. Thank you for bringing us that message today, Karin. All right, well, because we don't have a piano, we're not doing the first song that the band usually does. Yeah, so... Okay, so we're going to go right into introducing our speaker today, Reverend Doug Craig, who has, gosh, you've been speaking at Unity since about 2004, I do believe. All right. All right. And so he brings his experience as a business, would you call him professor or teacher at SAIT? Instructor, and he's been in the New Thought movement for over 44 years. And he has taken the opportunity to use his life experience to learn and grow from and to make a difference in his life and in the world. What else do I want to say? Well, it says here, Reverend Doug inspires others through practical spirituality and joyful service. That sounds true to me. What do you think? Those of you that are familiar. And today he is talking about stepping into and walking in the light of spirit. So let's see what Reverend Doug Craig has to tell us and share with us on that topic. Please welcome Reverend Doug Craig.
Thank you, Alara. We're going to go right into meditation, so Please join us as Anthony leads us.
You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God.
In consciousness, we do so with a desire and an experience and an opportunity right here and now to not only step into, but to walk in the light and embrace that light. And as we do so, we begin by letting go. Letting go of the past, the future, the morning, the afternoon. Allowing ourselves the luxury to be 100% fully in the present moment. Gently release all attachment to the body and to all that is in physical form as we begin to step into the light of spirit. And as we let go, we know that we are safe. No need to control. Because as I speak this word for me, I know it to be your truth too. I dwell in the bright Christ light, and only goodness is attracted to me. I am surrounded by the light of God. I am enfolded by the love of God. I am protected by the power of God. Wherever I am, God is. So only goodness enters into this experience of detachment to form and stepping into the light. So just allow yourself safely to let go. Allow yourself to release any attachment. Give yourself permission to be fully here right now, safe and protected by the light of the Spirit, as you allow yourself the luxury of being in the light. And as we dwell in this secret place of the Most High, and we feel the presence within us, resonating, vibrating, pulsating, and that is of the universe that we are part of. That is not foreign to us, that is who and part of what we are. And when we unencumber ourselves with the physical and allow that inner spiritual self to guide us, lead us, direct us, and inspire us at all times and in all situations, only goodness prevails. Our job is to center, be willing, and step into the light when it's offered. And so I take that into mind and I give thanks. And I know that this is the ending and it's the beginning, and so it is. Okay, looks like the crowd was there. I like that. Nice place to be in. And you know, I might have noticed I repeated the unity prayer of protection because that and the other one that I use that all the time, especially when you're going into deeper states like that, because then you're 100% safe from anything. Does it work? Well, I've been a mountain man all my life. And I've encountered anything that you could name on 4 legs, and I'm still here because that's how I go into the mountains like that. So why doesn't it work, right? Well, I am very, very happy to be here to talk about this, stepping into the light and walking into the light. Very important. We all do it. Well, we're always constantly in the light, but there is more of an intention of doing that and being that in that experience, and that's a now moment experience. I am really good in it, about a half a dozen of my character roles, and I'm really going to work on just being me this year, because I have a trouble with being. Anybody have a trouble with just being themselves? Yeah, it's not just me then, eh? And then Anthony sent me a thing. University of Calgary, it's a big grades. They have now got proof that we emit light. And that when we die, the light leaves our body. Hey, Anthony? Yes. Isn't that neat?
The other one I was saying is that you might have seen there's a video. They have a video of the moment of conception.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there's a post of light at the moment of conception. And then the other one that the University of Calgary just did shows that the light goes when we
Yeah. It's really nice to see science catching up to us, isn't it? Right? And that happens, and the light's there, folks. It's just a matter of we don't let our light shine. So today's really about getting into some ideas. I'm not talking about all the great gurus that did. I'm going to just tell you how it happened for me. And why, if I think I can share that with you, is today's a very special day for me. It's not my birthday. It's even more important than that. It's my birthday today. So 46 years ago today, on the second Sunday of January in 1980, I walked into the Center for Spiritual Living and began my spiritual journey. Boom, like that. So it's kind of a celebration for me today. Thank you. And I made it. So, what gets us there? You know, the unity affirmation is I live in the light of spirit, guided and inspired in all that I do. True, Doug's affirmation. I am divinely guided, led, directed, and inspired at all times and in all situations, and I recognize and act upon the messages of spirit. If you don't do that, the rest of it is just garbage, just words. You got to act on it, right? And so, what's my key idea of stepping to light? Number 1, start every day and lead your day with gratitude. There's always something to be grateful about. When things are going now, I stop and I say, well, what can I be grateful about today? And start checking. And it shifts it. Gets you away from the stinking thinking back to where you need to go. And so I'm not starting my day today. I'm going to start my year today. In fact, I'm going to start the rest of my life today with gratitude. And I'm going to lead off by a statement written by a lady called Edith Wharton. There are two ways of spreading the light. Be the candle or be the mirror that reflects it. So I ended this year with Anna at a spiritual service, which was the candlelight, my last one of the year. We got here late, Santa and Mrs. Claus, and it was nice. And this is my first experience of the year, and it's with Unity. So I want to tell you, I'm starting my year being eternally grateful to the Unity. And I'm a member of the CSL. I have been since day one. And I'm also a member of Unity, two different spiritual communities, and they serve each other in a lot of different ways. Velda and Neil are from the CSL, and they're, wonderful people, you know. And so how Unity has served me is I'll cut the detail for the beginning and get right down to when it went to this type of format of leadership. And I was just recovering from my burnout, and I met at Anna. We moved in, and I was working with Reverend Nadine Rogers in the Joy of Life. I was the associate minister for 12 and a half years. And when I started with Unity, first thing they did was they didn't have anything to get going, so I did 2 Sundays a month for a year. And it was Sidney Cashmere from the center did that. We got that going like that. And then back to 1 Sunday a month. And it's been like that, pretty much ever since. Except for when Katie, there was a shift in the leadership, major. And Katie and Susan took over, and everybody else that was here might have been there when that happened. They'd been there. And it was really hard for me because I was going through a severe physical thing, and I was basically dying, and I couldn't guest speak for a year at that time. So I really had to talk to Katie and Susan that I needed not to do it for a year because it had nothing to do with the change, it was me. And then after that was over, I came back, and it's been 12 years again since then. So why am I grateful to be able to do this? As a warrior, a spiritual warrior is what I am, and going after all the time and learning and that, it's useless if you don't have someone to share it with. And I've been able to have that with Unity on an intimate basis of sharing my experience and learning over the years, more so than with any other spiritual group on the planet. Okay? No kidding. So you people know more about the learning and the way I did it than anybody does, whether you know it or not. And you don't know how internally grateful I am for that. Because there's nothing better for a person to have that than to take it from knowledge and put it into form. And there is nothing greater for a person to be able to come to understand their true talents and gifts and have a platform on which to express it. So, you know, from my background, I like getting high in the old days, right? I still like getting high. I love it. In fact, I'm kind of addicted to it. And I can't get any higher, I haven't found a way, than what I'm doing right now. A lot of people call it terror. I get high from it. I guess maybe I'm just a bit different, okay? So, gratitude is a way to start it all off. You can't step into the light until you're grateful for the way it is. No matter what else is going on, there's always something to be grateful for. Sometimes you got to look hard, but it's there. The next thing there, that's what Edith Wharton said. Now, the next thing is acknowledge and develop your gift and your talent. You have a gift that's greater than anything else you could do. Might not be better than anybody else or nothing like that. Who cares? It's your gift. It belongs to you. It resonates. It brings you peace, happiness when you're doing it. So you need to say that this is very special instead of putting it down and find more ways to do it. My gift is doing this. I do it. I just finished my Santa season. And you know, I get paid very well. However, I cannot begin to tell you what it's like with those little people and working with them, and they are so sweet and so honest. I don't say they always say nice things, but they are honest, and I love honesty. I love honesty. I don't care what they say to me. It might put me down. I don't care. At least they're honest about it, eh? People say, do you have problems with the kids? 12 years, 50,000, one. Let's don't talk about the parents and the families and the adults. So I don't want to go there. You don't have enough time to listen to it all, and you don't want to. But the children, and then the families, and bringing them in, it's unbelievable what I get. And I was going there a couple of times. I'm going, I got to take a minute break. I'm getting paid for this. You know, it's like that. Wouldn't you like to have a job like that? Or like this? Or like the other things I do? I'll tell you about the rest of it's going pretty quick like here. Huh? Well, you already have it. You have it. You just don't believe it. And when you begin to believe it and look for it, you'll find ways to express it. Those ways will bring you. I consider myself to be extremely wealthy. I don't own a house. I got a couple of vehicles and nothing else. But I'm the wealthiest man in the world, in my opinion, for what I've been able to experience and have in life. So it's not measured in that. It's measured in this. You already have that. Look for it and express it. That's stepping into and walking in the light. And don't let anybody else tell you you're crazy, because they're gonna. Do you know how many people told me I was crazy and nuts? They still do. In fact, they did before I got into this. They were probably right then, but this is a different story. So you've got to acknowledge it. Terry Larkin said, take it on. You can do it. Love yourself. You are an amazing creation of God. Light energy is infinite. It never ends. You are infinite as well. We are a lasting image for all eternity, wrapped in unconditional love. So take your gift and talent, find ways to express it. I started out for free, and now people pay me. You know, they tell you that happens. I didn't believe it, but it does. It does, folks. And it doesn't pay you just in coin. The way you get paid is in spiritual and mental coin. Far more valuable than money. You can always get money. Believe it. Next idea. So what do? You establish the idea in consciousness, and then you simply, with trust and faith, step into the energy and experience that you've established. It's all energy. We all know that. So when you establish it with prayer, visioning, treatment, whatever you want to call it, you see it, feel it, and there before you go, like I do every Sunday I come here, and then people say, well, how do you do? Well, it's easy. It's already there. I just step into the consciousness and allow Spirit to take over through me, by means of me, in my own unique way. Okay? And that is the way it happens. And it's not just me, it's everybody can do that. And you get into some really tacky situations, and it works really well. I can remember, give you one example of a panel interview I went to. 7 people, 1 man there, 3 on each side. Well, the nature of the interview was I had a pardon for a criminal charge I got. Then I got another one. And what they do is they take that one and anything else you got and plop, you're right there fully present again. So I applied for a pardon for both of them. And I had to go and appear before the National Parole Board. And you know who they are. If you don't know who they are the ones that deal with all the, you know what I mean? So I prepared it in consciousness right there. Went there, knew what I wanted to do, and knew who I was, and knew what the thing I was and had become. And I was confident in myself, and I went in there, sat down. Those three people on each side never said a word. They watched my every move. Body language. Experts. The man down there was the head. He drilled me. And then we were finished. This guy's good. He did one of my favorites. He did a Columbo on me. Watch Columbo if you don't know. And again, oh, Mr. Craig, that's very impressive, and it looks really good. And yeah, and I think we're going to. Oh, by the way, it would appear that when you got your first parole, you were lying to us. And I said, well, yes, that's correct. However, this is genuine, and I could really honestly substantiate anything I've said here if you'd like. Bang! Pardon. Just like that. I'm just telling you that as one example of some of the stuff I've done. There's lots of them, but when you go with intention and you're clear and you don't bring any negative energy in there, things like that happen. Then you've got to walk in the light of faith and step out of the darkness of fear. Helen Keller said, faith is the strength by which a shattered world shall emerge into light. And Martin Luther King said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. So, if we don't want that inside of ourselves, we got to let the light shine and drive out our own darkness, and we got to let love shine and drive out that own dislike for ourselves. That's the problem, You get by yourself, you're going to be okay. It's getting by yourself that's the issue. So those are all really good steps to get there. And this idea of faith and fear. Fear knocked at the door, faith answered, there was no one there. Everything you're doing at every time, at every moment of the day defines whether you're walking in faith or you're walking in fear. Okay? It's all a mental thing. And anytime you're on the affirmative, even a bit, you're beginning to walk in faith and walk in the light. And the more you get here and understand it, the more it works. I'm on some ambitious projects right now, and I don't know what the hell the next step is. I know what I got to get done, but instead of trying to figure it out and plan, I just put it there, and the most interesting thing is happening is little tendrils of information are coming to take me and guide me where I am. Now, I want to share how I started this year. Oh, you say it's only the 11th? The first week. So I had put in consciousness over time that on my bucket list, I wanted to have a small role in a major movie, a bit movie, right? So you never know how that's going, and I got busy with my other stuff, had to let that go, and I got recruited by a casting lady in December to appear. It's just a small flick, 7, 8, 9 minutes, but there's a couple, they meet and they're in love. Then I'm the next major character. They got some, stand-ins and that. So they recruited me and interviewed me, the producer, director, and Monday morning at 6 o'clock, and Tuesday I was on the set this last week. It was cold Monday, it was outside. Woo! And so I'm the part of it's Christmas in Kensington on the 5th, and they're doing it in the morning because they can't do the night because there's too much stuff, so that's got to be dark. And so I'm doing Santa, and, my roles are jingle, jingle, ho, ho, ho. And my other role is Clarence. Now, Santa's kind of a character, wants a little something to do, so he subs as the proprietor and projector of the Plaza Theater. So I'm out there the next day doing the ladder and the marquee, and I'm in there. Lights go out, and I'm doing my lines in the projection booth, and then Santa's serving hot chocolate, all of that. What a gas! What a gas! Oh, jeez. And then Wednesday, I did some really neat healthy stuff for myself, too. Even better than that. God, was I high. And then, this is it. Friday, Thursday, and Friday, I had the funds. I got everything arranged, and I got the last part, the filming done of my documentary. 4 interviews on Thursday, myself, and one of the key factors in there, I had person interview, is my ex-wife. How many people got courage to do that? Try that on for size, okay? And then Friday was a family day. I had my daughter, and I have about 1 biological daughter and 1 biological grandson and 1 biological great-granddaughter. So my daughter and my grandson and my number 1 boy, my stepson, were there to be interviewed. And then at the end, we did a bunch of scenes with the 4 generations, okay? And I want to tell you what this documentary is about. It's about my life, my journey. It'll be about an hour. And it's a story of hope and inspiration. One man's journey. And it's titled From the Outhouse to the Penthouse. I don't want to describe the penthouse, folks. It's not money. It's not wealth. It's got nothing to do with anything outside there in assets, okay? It's got to do with that scene that I filmed with my daughter, grandson, and my great-granddaughter, and me being just about 77. Okay? That's the penthouse. The outhouse was in the summer of 1972, my first drug addiction, and I had deteriorated to the point where I was mainlining crystal meth with needles. And the day come that I was going to kill myself because I'd had enough. And something happened to me. The voice said, "Your mother loves you," and I didn't do it. That is the penthouse of my life, or the outhouse. Okay? So do you understand what I'm trying to do here with that documentary? The outhouse to the penthouse. It's not about money or anything. So I'll leave you with that thought, and I'm going to close with a recipe for a Happy New Year. I take 12 fine, full-grown months, select only those which are thoroughly free from all old memories of bitterness, rancor, hate, and jealousy. Clean them completely, free from every clinging spite. Pick off all spectacles of pettiness and littleness. In short, see that each one of these months is free from the past so that they are as fresh and clean as when they first came from the great storehouse of life. Next, cut these months into 31 equal parts. They will keep for only 1 year, so do not attempt to make up the whole batch at one time. Far too many people do that and spoil the entire lot this way. Rather, but prepare 1 day at a time. And into each day, put 12 parts of faith, 11 parts of patience, 10 parts of courage, 9 of work. Some people omit this ingredient and spoil the flavor of the rest. 8 of hope, 7 of fidelity, 6 of liberality, 5 of kindness, 4 of prayer, 3 of meditation, 2 of meditation, 3 of prayer, I missed one, and 1 part only of a well-selected resolution. Now, for spice and sweetening, according to our scruples, add about a teaspoon of good spirits and a dash of fun, a pinch of folly and a sprinkling of play, and a heaping cup of good humor. Now, pour love and ad libitum into the whole and mix with vim and vigor. Cook thoroughly in a fervent heart. Garnish with a few smiles, a sprig of joy, then be sure to serve with quietness, unselfishness, and cheerfulness, and a happy year is certainly. Remember, with a smile and a prayer, 12 new wonderful, glorious months have been issued in your name to do with as you wish. Father Time has assigned your note so that you have been issued a credit card for the whole year. If you make a mistake, be sure you don't make the same one over again. Laugh at difficulties and they will soon vanish. Attempt heavier responsibilities and you will find them growing lighter. Face a bad situation and it will clear up. Oh, this is a good one. Tell the truth and find an easier way out. Do an honest-to-goodness day's work every day and reap the rewards. Believe people are honest, and you will find them living up to your expectations. Trust in God each day, and it will surprise you with its goodness. I know it to be so, and so it is, and thank you. Thank you.
Turned it on again. Well, there we go. Okay. I'm not pointing at the speaker or anything. Well, I had the perfect song for Doug's talk today. It's called Step Up to the Light. But it's a piano song, so we're going to do a different song for you. And, you know, I mean, I haven't done that song in, I don't know. Well, it was written 20 years ago. It's at least a decade since I've sung it. So maybe come back in 20 years and I'll do it for you. So we're going to do a song called Many Rivers. Ready, everybody? Many lies, beliefs, and faiths. Many minds refuse to change. But there is one source of life, and we all know this deep inside. Like many rivers, all returning in their own way to one source. Like many rivers, all converging with the one unchanging force in our lives. Many souls upon the earth, many lost lives, many hurt, but there is one force we all feel. There is one love that will heal. Like many rivers, all returning in their own way to one source. Like many rivers, all converging with the one unchanging force in our lives. Though our eyes may fool our minds, in our hearts we recognize we're not two souls, you and I. We are one in a source of life. Like many rivers, all returning in their own way to one source. Like many rivers, all converging with the one unchanging force. like many rivers, we're returning in our own way to one source. Like many rivers, we're converging with the one unchanging force in our lives, in our lives, in our lives, in our lives.
Well, I could certainly sense all the many rivers that make up you at this moment, Doug. And I sense the many rivers that make up everybody that's in this room, all the ways that you've experienced life that have allowed you to learn and grow, and come into authentic accountability is what I'm hearing. Accountable for our light, accountable for our shadow, what works and doesn't work. Thank you so much for sharing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your documentary. Yeah. All right. Well, this brings us to the time of conscious giving, what we call a love offering. And we joyfully accept the offerings of time, talent, and treasure. And the offering of presence, so that time, you could be in this room and not actually be in this room. Know what I mean? So thank you for giving us the gift of your authentic presence, however that is for you right now. We know you are part of weaving this community experience. And so the heart bowls will be passed. If you feel called to put something in, great. I do e-transfers. Perhaps that's how you offer today. If there's, you notice a lot of us will put our hand in the basket to bless it. So if you'd like to bless the offering bowl, no matter if you're putting something in or not, in the moment you'll see little green slips. That indicates the people are donating online or by e-transfer, etc. So however you are open to giving and receiving, not just in this room, but in your life, let's stand together and sing. Give with an open heart. As I give, so I receive. I think that's a...
You're in a time warp.
I'm in a time warp. That
Time warp,
Bruce
baby.
Petherick had that song when he was music director.
I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm gonna give with an open heart. I'm grateful for this moment. I am grateful for my life. And I trust that a higher power will always be there to provide. And that's why I give with an open heart. Oh, that's why I give with an open heart. Well, I place my faith in the Spirit, and I welcome each and every day. When I let go of all my troubles and worries, a new abundance always comes my way. And that's why I give with an open heart. That's why I give with an open heart. Oh, I'm gonna give with an open heart. Yeah, I'm gonna give with an
I invite you to affirm together our abundance affirmation. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you all.
All right, please do be seated. Let's take a quiet moment and bring our awareness once again into consciousness of prayer and take time to surrender anything into prayer, whether it's a concern or a celebration for yourself, others, or the world. Turning our concerns and celebrations over to Spirit opens a way for abundant blessings to unfold. And we include Unity Vancouver Island and Unity Canada Board of Directors in our prayer today. And if you feel called, you can put prayer requests into the prayer box at the back on the table there. I'll be taking those today and sending the first name that you indicate on that prayer slip will go to our prayer team here at Unity to be and sent also to Silent Unity for 30 days being held in the consciousness of prayer. And part of what we like to hold in consciousness of prayer and blessing is the children of the world. And we rarely have children in our room with us, but we all have children in our lives in some way, shape, or form. And we honor the inner child within each one of us here at Unity. So let's bless the children. We love you, we bless you, and we appreciate you exactly the way you are. And I did have to remind an inner child this week that while I honor you and I hear you, you don't get to drive the bus. It wanted to drive the bus. All right, we've got a summary of what's coming up, I do believe. Is that? Oh, no, we've got A Light in This World, our song. We shift things around occasionally in our organization of things. So yeah, together we're going to sing A Light in the World. Yeah, so if you'd like to stand or
Choir, please rise. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, yes I shine, and I shine so bright.
And please do have a seat. Now is the time. Take the seat and have a summary of what's coming up. So next week, Deborah McDonald, who's our greeter today, is our speaker, and she's going to be talking on the light you already are. And the board meeting is happening after the Sunday experience next week, and they would love, the spiritual leadership team and the board would love to hear if you have concerns or inspirational ideas that you would like to present as possibilities. And they would like that information today as a deadline. So, yeah. So you can either, can the board members put their hands up so people know who they can speak to today in person, or does it matter which board of director they send the email to? It goes to the contact us page on the website. They go there, and then they can send it. Contact page on the website, unityofcalgary.org, and then you can send that in writing so that that information can be prepared for the board. And it's a membership renewal time, so if you want to be a member this coming year and have the opportunity to vote when we have our AGM, there's no cost for that. If you haven't re-signed up, Deborah has the sign-up sheets, and if you want information about, well, okay, I'm thinking I'd like to be a member, but what does that mean? Then Deborah is also the one to see. And I forgot to mention, we have a sign-up sheet for the Daily Word for the next couple of months, and there are no names on that list. So if you'd like to bring your voice forth through the Daily Word, please do sign up on the list at the welcoming table there. All right. Well, thank you, Doug, Reverend Doug, for bringing your insights to us and sharing with authentic accountability, taking ownership of the shadow and the light. And thank you to the Unity Band for your inspiring us through instrument and voice. We appreciate you. All right, well now this is the time where I invite you to create a semicircle back there, and we are going to sing Let There Be Peace. I invite you to go out into the world and be the light. We honor, I just wanted to mention that the light holds us in our grief. There are some people in my world who are experiencing quite a bit of grief and challenges, and it's not about spiritual bypassing what we are experiencing as challenges, but allowing the light to shine even in the midst of embracing those challenges. So if you can stay after for refreshments and conversations that matter with people who care, we'd like to get to know a little more about you on an individual basis. So let there be peace.